Welcome back to the law firm of Grimbo and Plebus, the only lawyers who survived the explosion. You'd best be afraid of the beans. One of them's in the shape of an isosceles triangle. How does a bean grow like that? Surely it could not have occurred naturally. Someone's doing artificial on all of the beans. And that alone is reason enough to... Oh god, I've wasted time doing funny little hops. If you could do this, let's be honest, it's all you'd do for like a week. As soon as you learned how. Oh, don't... You're meant to be above him. I had hoped you would be above that sort of thing. Can I, like... No, the backwards... No, it sort of worked in a very tenuous fashion. Now, since every one of you is on my way there, I will fight and take all of your feet off. Because that's not an unreasonable thing to expect of me. But if there's any off to the side, I see no reason to go after them unless it's someone I want the link events off. Because it's hardly as though I get many coins from any of you. If you were to give me more than 6 pennies per rotation of your eye, then perhaps I would consider you a friend. But in actuality, it's all just the wishes of a swan egg. Didn't know an egg could wish separately from the original swan, did you? That was your most costly mistake to date. Now you see, I'm not going for, because you've gone and plonked in the complete opposite direction. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you get your Yamchas away scot-free. So remember that if you... Oh! There's a Celathan. Myth.
This is that perfect form Cell kept talking about. Hey, 18. You think the real Cell had this smug look on his face, too?
I have absolutely no idea. I didn't want to see how he turned out back then, either. Just thinking about the possibility of him absorbing me makes me sick to my stomach.
I feel the same way. Both Giro and whoever created this thing lack a real sense of style. Whatever. But I guess this is the perfect chance
is evil.
to pay him back for what he did to us.
You bet it is.
The Red Ribbon Army has a real problem with all the androids they make.
Let's show him what we can
Odd design decisions, weird insects, smug boys, extended shot of his crotch. All of these and more are the issues that we face. On today's episode of Gerald and the Mighty Oak, I keep forgetting that there's no forward momentum with that actual attack. You've got to understand. There's beanbag chairs and then there's just heresy. Okay, I swished. I did a X point swishy, is what that move's called. I can barge, I can charge up my eyes. I could just make a little shield. And I could make you regret the shield that I have as well. Now I've got no fromage frais. Oh, I had no choice in the wrong direction. Well, this has been an unmitigated disaster. Nelly the elephant packed a trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Here's 2 clones, they have no bones. Did you know they were invertebrates? We based the clone formula on a centipede that we found. The tricky part was getting human flesh to become an exoskeleton. I've done it again! You're not letting me vape. And that's a criminal offence round these parts. Vaping is integral to Dragon Ball lore. That was the whole marketing campaign around it, and they're not allowed to lie in the marketing this time. Here we are. I'll blast you with all of my machine guns. Elbow-mounted hell blasters. I told you we needed more of these. Want to do big funny attack, which is its actual name in the show, I will have you know. Big funny attack. It comes out of his elbows to do massive damage. What have you got for us in terms of plot? Don't eat your fingers. You're being silly.
Okay, 21.
That seems like a no.
21.
I think I'm fine. Thank you.
Alright. Is that all? Just demonstrating once again that we're on a clock here. Yeah. Right, here's your Krillin. But that's a false Krillin. When are we gonna fight the actual Krillin that you've advertised? Tether my friends to the... Oh! You've got a Goku for me to destroy.
After all of this time, I finally get to fight Goku.
Ish.
No, since this is a clone, I suppose I am technically not fighting Goku.
And since you are another model of this android, technically you're not fighting Goku.
I myself am not the original 16, but the memory placed in a new model.
It's that philosophical conundrum. If you replace a boat, are you the real one or the butterfly dreaming he's a man?
So in some sense, we are the same. We are both imitations. It seems that I am not currently programmed to kill Goku. However,
I've
even
had that
without
problem.
Do not worry.
Walk
I
into
still
work,
have a reason to fight.
you know, one day, and just look at myself in the mirror and it's like, oh fuck, I'm not programmed to kill Goku.
I will not hold anything back. Prepare yourself.
Look at all these smaller guns I have in my big hollow arm. You'll regret me pointing at you. We really need to figure out some manner of silly hinge so that the arms can flip back, just like boing. I can fire my guns at you properly that way. It would look silly, yes. But it's not like what you're doing right now doesn't. I'm gonna postpone BlizzCon for 30 years. I can do a funny backflip kick swish move. There's no possible way that could do anything. And yet we find ourselves in the rice house. Do it to Goku. Yes.
This is over. Bye.
Swishy gleam. And then we blast. And then no. 17. 17, be here when I need you.
I won't go down so easy.
It's the who's not going to program a weasel? God damn it, man! Enunciate. Enunciate when you have your weasel comments, or something like this is going to happen. If I'd known what you were going to do with a weasel, I could have finished that much more efficiently. I was worried this would be very rough. This would be among the roughest ones that I did, but it's a fairly decent. It's not as hugely confusing of a moveset as I was, apart from that every time. And now you do the same. No, he was going to do the same thing. You were going to know that we were twins because we finished each other's key blasts. Leave it out of the machine code. Okay, woof woof, diddly buff, and I'll diddly buff at you until Kingdom Come and Judgment Down. You won't see a single reason to stop me mentioned in the books. The books don't talk about the eagle that I became when I fell asleep. When I'm not awake, a bird I will take. And by take, I mean become. Leave me be! I'm a battle beast! a tiger that turns into a robot that turns into a star. Are you sure you can face such a formidable opponent? I don't think you're ready. I think you should be wildly intimidated by me. But if you want to risk your life in Debenhams, knowing that you have no chance, I won't stop you. Because, oh god, leave me alone. You fool, you left me alone. Now I'm going to beat you in a fight. Put me down. Let me go. Be near me in the snow. Right, you've left me no alternative. The only way to defeat a bold man is to become him. This is the fission reaction that you're seeing. It'd be fusion. Fission splitting apart. Never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, well, now I'm gonna crouch and now we're gonna have the same scene in the city centre. I'm really starting to think you should take an aspirin.
I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like your tone.
God.
Relax, 17. It's nothing to worry about.
I've entirely changed the context of this scene in my mind, but...
I apologize. I think I'm okay now. I really do. Anyway now, let's just pick up the pace.
Okay. I shall do that. I shall pace up and down or across every clone you've ever built. So this poses some questions. I still don't get a third person. We're still just fighting ordinary creatures in the Earth's core. But it poses some questions, namely, 21's working against the clones. Did 21 make the clones? Did evil 21 take control for long enough to make the clones, and then somehow subside? I'm just trying to imagine a scenario where I would make clones against my own interest. I'm making clones against myself. You gotta put the rice in your bed. If you don't, you'll wind up dead. There's nothing either of us can do to change that. I'm just a messenger. Oh no, you've used Gauge. You've used Gauge on a thing I didn't fully observe. Now I have to fully observe you as penance. Penance Stare, Ghost Rider Blast, Fire Leg. That was my arm, but you know what I mean. If I was a dog, you'd call it my leg. Why don't you go fight a dog if you're gonna be so fucking pedantic? You should be afraid of me and my shotgun neck. It's very powerful. But I'm not gonna lie, it's really inconvenient to use. Yes, I'll take up even the mightiest leg. Out of the ground, out of your mind, out of sight, out of the way. These are all the things that we're out of. We've run out of sight. No, you can't see anymore. We don't have any. Does this do as much as I would sort of hope that it does? Not really. Oof. Point. Blank. I lost the ability to say blank. Oh no. What if I'm on the game show Blankety Blank? I won't be able to explain to anyone what's happening. What if the other contestants don't know? There are multiple contestants on Blankety Blank, right? I've got to be honest, I don't remember the format of Blankety Blank. The socially powerful Newt of all ages. This Newt exists at every possible point in its own life cycle at once. We're all very baffled. None of us can really comprehend what that even looks like, and so to see this Newt is to have your mind broken. Please do not look directly at the Newt of all ages. I'm saying it for your own good! You've flashed my brother out of the sky. I'll have you know that you'll pay for this. don't know who exploded what just then. Well, that was a lot clearer. What if you don't get to have a neck because I say you don't?
This is over.
Can you confirm I don't have that power? Well, that's really good. That's some good damage on that. We love to see things such as these. When 17, are you alright? I came in to involve myself and then disappear before you could say what I was doing. It's me, Android 17. Good night. You'll never... No, you'll never see into my memory world. You'll never see into the clone realm. It's supposed to be your own realm, but I've stolen it from you now, like this. Who's gonna argue with that, eh? That's what we call imminent domain. Alright, now is this where we fight Terence the Turnip? I'm waiting for something to happen. We've had the same thing happen 3 times just now. I was promised that we were going to have an emotional fight against the Krillin of the universe. He-Man and the Krillin of the universe were going to come.
I'll shut that annoying mouth of yours.
But now I don't... You're not even going to walk all that quickly. Don't... All of this that you're doing is not appreciated. You need to sort your brain out. You need to sort out who you're telling what to, and why you would lie to the whole of France. You should have kept one French person that you told the truth to. It's useful, believe me. If one French person knows what's going on, then if it ever involves Paris, they might be able to help. I mean, it's kind of a big country. There's a lot of France that isn't Paris. But if I could make them forget... Make who forget, Josh? The French in general? If I can erase French memories, then what was the heat radiating from that? I guess we are in a volcano. Or the core of an alien planet where we're not. Something? No, you're going to do this in a volcano now. Where in the world am I having a mental breakdown? Oh, I don't even get eyes now. Yeah, your eyes have turned off. It's definitely time to see a doctor. Stop having hands! You're making my head explode. If you didn't have hands, I wouldn't be having that. Did your nose just shift positions on your face?
21. You still have your heart.
You're right.
Okay.
16. I'm sorry.
Thank you for reminding me that I had organs.
I'm fine now.
How can I be in such a state when I still have all my organs? I've got my arms, got my legs, got my feet, got my toes, I'm not a margin. Really? Well, here's actual Krillin, look. Right, let's just get to... You've put a lot of people here, but I just want to fight him now. Scrumbo's Fire Blast! And now my ultimate technique. Another series of other similar punches. Well, if you're gonna biff me while I'm just doing my fun twiddles, you get no rights anymore. I will take them away with large guns! I wasn't really playing it. To be honest, Frieza's entire body was concealed behind the microphone. So I was utterly unprepared for all Frieza-related antics, particularly ones that made the ground explode. Technical Cryo Blades! Fist of the Stoke King! Ah! I'm seeing through all of my moves. That can't be good. That's not gonna hit. Ah, well. I feel like I've made... So if you're in the sky, I can make you cry. How do I do my... Have you got a back grapple? Ah, I can go... I can go widdly diddly dee. Widdly... Is there... What's the... Is it just... Is it just sort of block things? Oh no! Get him! Get him at the range that we're at. It's fine if it works. Obliterate Clone Piccolo. Please do not be here when it's time to return! Come on, you gotta do the... Right, let's... Okay, I don't think that naturally chains. I do think the super move is necessary there. Come with a net grappler, because... Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I grappled your neck. But, you know, I can do other things as well. Nobody talks about my piano career. I mean, I'm not, like, tremendously well known. I'm not a huge name in the classical music world. But I'm making my way. I've got a sizable enough audience. I don't think I deserve to be written off in quite the way that I have been. Take this. Take one of these I've thrown you. Right, I'm ignoring all of these other ones. I'm just going to fight the Krillin tonight. Come on. We've been stuck in this. I mean, can you imagine if I had gone round and fought everyone and dragged out the last 4 scenes we saw? Like, you'd feel like, yeah, it's just this. It'd be this for 3 episodes. Consider how much time I've saved.
Can't take it. I need to beat us strong.
Fucking sane.
Enough is enough, 16. Something's clearly wrong with her.
Do you not think you should walk us through what the fuck?
21 does appear to be unstable right now. She requires a lot of energy in order to control her power.
So tie her to a windmill. Okay, that's not exactly what I meant, but like, you can sort of make the connection in your mind, right? Throw a sandwich into her. Directly into her mind.
I don't really understand.
Think about pastrami.
Wait.
Become a perfect being. Oh. Is the implication there that perfect beings think constantly about pastrami?
Are you okay?
I think it is possible that this might be the case. Why? For what reason would Krillin not just immediately be down to help you?
Why?
You were destined to kill him and all his friends at one point, and he still trusted you enough to not blow you up.
Isn't it obvious?
Because that happened in the show, and this time I'm the one referencing it instead of the game, just bringing up moments from Dragon Ball history out of fucking nowhere. Lucky Foods, do you have just a fun cartoon image of an onion with eyes?
16.
I think it's great if you do, but no pressure if not.
Or are you some new version, like the
I want a closer look at all the onions you've drawn.
16. Did you have anything to do with our power getting sealed away?
He's going to refuse to answer the question, thereby making this way harder than it needed to be for anyone, when had he explained, it would have completely resolved the fight and diffused it.
Sealed away?
Krillin, hold on a minute.
I'm
What
just
are you
calling my
talking
shot here.
The energy suppressing waves.
He's
A
providing
machine Dr. Jerome
context.
is emitting waves that suppress all energy on our planet.
Oh no.
What?
So, was Dr. Gero, just as Bulma predicted? Don't tell me. Did you guys activate the machine?
Machine?
Press the
Of course
funny
not.
button
We had
to
nothing
turn
to do
on the
with it.
machine.
Right, 16?
We did not activate it.
But you had something to do with it. Right? Say something
I
already.
did not directly activate the machine. Oh no! No, you didn't think about a sandwich enough.
What the?
21, stay calm.
No, I can't resist any longer. Now, I can finally feast.
Stop being concerned about the Shadow Realm.
Krillin, I cannot let you have 18 yet. Listen, you need to flee for now.
Are you nuts? There is no way I'd leave you behind here!
Krillin.
Get away from 18! I don't know what you're up to, but keep my wife out of it! Come on, 18.
I'm going to
let's go
involve
home.
everyone's
We have a
wives in
family
all
to
of my
protect.
plans. I have spite.
You don't want to go back to how you used to be, do you?
I want to be home with you. But not like this.
Like what? I'm not really paying
Family.
attention, to be honest. What's the angle of your face about here?
Androids have no need for such nonsense.
21.
You two, fight right now!
No, I can't. There's no way, Krillin. Tell them I won't fight you.
Fine. If you won't do it, then I will do it for you.
Oh no. I've got shoes on. It's Krillin's weakness.
Can't let Krillin fight 21 when she's like this.
This isn't looking too good. 18.
This is the most contrived fight in the entire run of this game so far.
Do you want that to happen?
Of course I don't. Hey you, the one inside me. Listen to me. If you let Krillin die, I'll make sure you pay.
I'm gonna punch the road, destroying it and making everyone upset. And then everyone will just go home instead of having a fight on it. Now, I apologise for this, but I've got to activate the fear beam, or you'll never be safe from whatever's happening right now. Come on now, you fool. I fling in the name of the envoy. You no! No, the beepy little no. You're taking me into the sun, and now I'm here instead. Oh, we got a level 3 coin booster. I have dreamt of this day. I can finally boost all of my level 3 coins. And now we're stopping 21.
18.
It didn't even resolve the issue. Why did we
Krillin!
think in any way that this
Don't
would
worry.
stop
He is
21
only
from fighting
unconscious.
Krillin?
Thank goodness.
She doesn't seem like
So,
someone who
21.
would stop simply because Krillin was
Satisfied now?
unconscious.
He looks
Very few people
So
stop when
delicious.
Krillin is unconscious. Like, the entire series would be over so quickly.
Wait, 21.
You see, you still gotta
Please,
shout.
you must resist. Use your strength to suppress it.
shut up. Let me be. Get out of my way!
What did you... How else did you anticipate this ending?
17. Help.
Find another Krillin to punch. Maybe we need 3 total. Rule of 3s, isn't it? Video games.
Stay out of my way, or I will be forced to eat you too!
She wants to eat us. Has she gone insane?
Not this fucking conversation again.
Maybe it's too late to help them. Soul inside 18. Can you hear me?
My name is Brimbus.
You need to link up with 21 right now.
I think I've had like 3 different names that I've given to my orb
What?
form in
Is
the
that
course
even
of this.
possible?
Yes, theoretically. You need to stop 21.
I'm not going to question it. I'm going to do it immediately. I have orb powers beyond that which anyone can suppress. So I will stop 21 even now. Watch this. Check this shit out. Here's your purple and blue. No! The Shadow Demon! I told you there'd be one. In your mind, the dark evil processes all of the dairy. Are you having a good one?
Who is this? Wait, are you? Do you really
Twice, yes.
Good luck. It's only a matter of time before she completely loses her mind.
I'm gonna completely lose you. There you go, you've disappeared, look.
Thank you. I think I can manage now.
Oh, you flopped. You flopped absolute down. Which is, of course, my plan all along. Soon everyone will flop. Yes, the orb! Behold. Ha ha ha. Witness the fringe.
I'm so grateful you made it out of 21. Good work.
You know what?
You
Me
really saved
too.
the day.
I take it things went well, as expected.
17, how's Krillin?
Relax. He's still unconscious. But I took him to a safe place.
Big metal cube.
I didn't exactly have time to wait.
Find
He wasn't getting
into
up
the
after
big
all.
metal cube that protect.
He was breathing, though.
Safest place
So I'm
in all
sure
the
one of his
Dragon
allies
Balls.
will come get him.
All right.
Thank you.
Right,
I would not
and
have
that's
been
the
able to
update on
stop
your unconscious
21
husband.
on my own.
Let's provide information rather than trying to squeeze blood from that particular
What do you
stone.
mean someone else? So she was linked with another soul?
The demon
I
realm.
see. Looks like this problem is going to be more of a pain
The
in the
demon
neck than I
realm.
thought.
After what you put us through, you owe us some answers.
So do I. We want answers. My link partner and I feel the same way.
I
For the love of
understand.
God.
But first, I must heal 21. I'll explain everything inside the lab.
Alright, well that's a start. You're still kinda stalling,
will.
but for fuck's sake,
And you're not going to leave out a
I'll
single
take
detail.
it. Oh, good grief. I guess the lab's over here then. In a random other cavern. So, I'm gonna stop for now. I shall see you all next time. When Android 16 will finally give us a straight answer to a single question. Exemplary. Goodbye.